Hi guys, I'm Rebecca. I run a page on Facebook and now I wanted to share my readings with you guys. My page is called Transitions with Rebecca, but you would find me under Rebecca Taylor with the side heading Transitions with Rebecca. I haven't been doing that page overly long, but what I have been doing is doing a lot of readings and things. I am a healer primarily. And then I got onto my journey of doing card readings, and I'm also learning to be a medium. So, well, I'm not learning, but I'm opening up to being a medium. So, yes, please feel free to start liking and sharing and subscribing on my page. This will be a reading for Monday the 11th of November, right through to Sunday the 10th of November. This one is a general read, so we'll get started, and I hope you enjoy. Let's see what we have for Monday the 11th of November through to Sunday the 10th of November, please. What messages would you like to give for Monday the 11th of November through to Sunday the 10th of November? What can we expect to be happening for everyone this week, please? I'm so looking forward to getting this page started. It'll be nice to see your comments. Wow, wisdom and abundance. My reading for last week for my page was just absolutely fantastic. We are definitely going into a full moon and releasing everything that has been dredged up with Scorpio and this retrograde that we've been going through. I think we've all been releasing everything that we need to release or should be releasing. We need to make sure that we release, goodness me, it within this new moon, within this full moon. We need to make sure we get everything wrote down, and we make sure that we say goodbye to the things that aren't serving us anymore so that we can let in for the new. Right, I'm just going to pop these back. So, let's have a look. Just get a build up on the cards. I wanted to shuffle the cards whilst you was on, just so you could see how triumph and success. I'm just going to put that there because I haven't asked the questions yet, but yeah, I just wanted to do it this way so that you could see how I work. So can we have some cards please to cover wisdom from Monday the 11th of November to Sunday the 10th of November, please? Which card would you like to show us for wisdom, please, for this week's read? My lovely YouTube page, and of course my lovely Facebook page. What guidance, what is the overall guidance for Monday the 11th of November to the 10th of November, please, for this wisdom card? Wow, they're good cards, aren't they? Looks like we're all getting ourselves in a very good place. So we get the fertility card. Let me just double check that all these are lovely. Right, so abundance, please. What do we expect to be abundant with this week? Oh, discontent and boredom. Looks like we're not actually always looking in the right direction. Right, let's have a look. Can we just have another one for this abundance? Whoops. Right, what have I got here? Whoops. I'll just pop all these under here because there's quite a bit of a tale there to be told. Right, can we have a card please to cover the meditation? Please. What card? Ooh. What card would you like to show us for the meditation card, please, for this week? Ooh, goodness me. We are excited today. We can't have all them cards, I'm afraid. Just the one to be good. Just the one, please, for meditation. I mean, meditation, please. What have we got for meditation? Maybe it's just clear as day. We just need to go in on ourselves. Let's just. Let's go with the sacrifice one. That feels good. Right, guidance. What can we have for the guidance card, please? What guidance are we going to need for putting all these things into fruition? Conflict and defeat. Now then, I do feel like this is our ending, this triumphant success. I've got a feeling it probably wanted to come out over here after the guidance card. So, let's get started on these wonderful cards that have come out. So, it's showing to me here that we have got to a stage now where we can start to move forward. We have a lot of cards here. If you can, let me just. So we've got the discontent and boredom card. We've got the suffering in silence card. We've got the firm foundations card. And we've got the trapped in fear card. We've also got the conflict and defeat. We've got the sacrifice card. Now all these cards to me are just showing that actually we are getting through this. As you can see on this one, we've got the rainbow. She's been praying. She's been trying to get herself stuck out of the mud. We've been looking in the wrong direction. As you can see on the discontent and boredom card, we've been looking in the wrong direction at what we wanted, because at the back here we've got the we've got like a castle, we've got all the greenery, we've got all the luscious things. As you can see here, they're facing the wrong direction from everything that's abundant to us. From this one here, you can also see that the light is behind him, is running away, is looking away, is feeling defeated. And there is no reason to be feeling defeated, because everything that you are looking for at the moment is right in front of you. If you could just turn round, like on the lantern, it spins round and shows us the light. If we could just turn round and look and see, take a step back, maybe go into meditation if that's what you like to do. Meditation is really good for clearing the mind and seeing things a lot sharper and a lot more focused. It doesn't all have to be about the spiritual side of things. It can be just a great tool to make sure that you're focused and sort of living within a clear mind, especially if you suffer from things like anxiety. It's great to meditate to clear your mind so that things aren't whirling around. It also helps to keep, as you can see here, it helps to keep a good energy field up. It keeps you boosted, it keeps you centered, and it keeps you grounded, which is what this sacrifice card is showing us here. This lady's stuck in the mud, but there's a brighter future for her up there. If she could just turn around and have a look, she would be able to see that. If this guy here could just turn around and look at the fruits of his labour. You know, maybe some of you have been really trying to get stuff done, and you're just feeling like you've been stuck in the mud and not getting anywhere. Maybe, you know, things have been coming back into your life due to the Scorpio season and the retrograde, and you're feeling like you're really stuck in the mud. But this next week is going to be, you know, the moon's changing and we are going to end up in a better time. So this means this is where the wisdom card, the abundance card comes in. The I'm not sure if you can see this triumph. Let's just have a look. Just pop that there a second. This is where you triumphant and successful times will come in. I'm going to pop it to the side, maybe we'll be able to see it better then. So anyway, so we'll just go back under here. So suffering in silence, firm foundations, and trapped in fear. Once again, look, no light. No light, we're not looking at the light, we're looking at the darkness, we're looking within ourselves. We're feeling trapped. We're feeling stuck in the mud, just like this lady is here. This guy, the mountains are there in front of him, but once again, we are looking down. We are not looking at the prosperity in front of us. This lady here, luckily, by the looks of her, she's just starting to look out to the light, but she's still suffering in silence. She's still not opening up and saying, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, and this is what I'm doing. This is my way forward. The discontent and boredom, as I've said, has got his back to everything. This guy's even running away from everything. He's feeling, you know, like there's been, you know, like he's been defeated, like things aren't going on. I've noticed that everybody's on their own. There isn't other people in any of these pictures. So whatever it is you've been going through, or whatever it is that you're feeling very stuck with, open up, look around, get your feelings, get your bearings together, you know, get your head together, get yourself grounded, get yourself ready to move forward, because it is time to move forward. The lighthouse is showing us, it's guiding us the way. Either someone will come forward to give you that guidance, or you'll get that guidance from, you know, going within, from looking around you and seeing what there is. This wisdom card has a beautiful tree in it. There's water flowing. The branches are nice and green, showing us lots of love and lots of wisdom. The yellow is the warmth. You know, its feet are firmly, even though it's in this water, it's still firmly grounded. It's not slipping off the edge of this cliff here that you can see off this waterfall. Everything that's coming from this tree, all the nutrients and everything else, are going down and off into the water and feeding into your life. Same with the fertility card. Isn't this a beautiful card? Look, everything that you've been thinking about and manifesting over the time, even though you're feeling like you're stuck, it's still maturing. Look at the tree coming from her head, the love coming from her heart. She's cradling in her arms this situation. She is reaping everything that she's sowing, even though you don't realise that you're doing it. It's coming. I can feel it coming. This is a circle of life. This is a circle of warmth. This is a circle of things coming back to yourself. Back. Everything that you've done is coming back on yourself now. You must start to look forward and start to look at the things. We've got the abundance here, also sat in the same position as the meditation card. Sat contemplating on his life. Look at that beautiful star in the background. Look at all the yellow and the warmth again coming from this card. I can't see anything out, even though this card reading is showing quite a lot of conflict, a lot of things that are going on. You are coming out of that side of things. You are starting to, well, let's look at this card here. You know, your hand is coming out of the ground. You're starting to feel the air. Even though you've been feeling like you're under the ground, even though you've been feeling like things aren't going to come to fruition, these things are going to come to fruition. You have now pulled your hand out of the ground and you are now feeling the air. You are now starting to feel and starting to see the triumphs that you have started to put into place. You are going to be successful in your endeavours. We can see from this side here that with the purple that it's quite a spiritual thing. You know, you're very divinely guided, so watch out for that in this guidance card. With this purple here, I just feel like, you know, this is something that the angels, spirit are going to help you with. So watch out for maybe some guidance coming in somewhere. The blue is showing, you know, that you need to talk, you need to get out there, you need to push yourself forward. Stop hiding and looking away from things. It's now your time to shine, and not just pray to this beautiful rainbow, but to actually look at that rainbow and actually see the pot of gold, as they say, at the other end of it, because it is yours to take if you can just open up and look for the fruits of your labours. I do feel like this is more to do with careers or just anything that's going to push you that little bit further in life, you know, moving away from maybe groups of friends that you've been conflicted with, or you become bored of. you know, look at maybe a few, like this card says, you know, there might just be a few sacrifices, a few people that you need to move away from, or things you need to move away from just to bring these things to fruition. But there is certainly brightness coming in for you guys this week. I think things are definitely going to be changing. I'm just going to pull one of my daily guidance from your angel oracle cards. Let's just see what they have to say for this reading, because it is a beautiful reading. I do think a lot of you have come a long way. You just need to turn around now and accept the fact that you have come a long way, and that the light is there in front of you. It's time to move on and move forward, and not look back, basically. Stop looking back, because there's plenty for you to look forward to within the situations that are going to start picking up for you towards the end of this month. You know, mid and onwards of this month, things are really going to changing direction started to pop out there. Oh, pop out there. Oh, let me just grab that. I thought it had, sorry, I thought that card had spun and it hadn't. So just 1 second. Which card would you like to show? Which card would you like? Let's get this one out. So we've got reward yourself. Sorry, I'm knocking everything everywhere. I need to get something down so that these don't move, I guess, on the table. So the first card out is reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Now, what a beautiful card that is. I think we're going to pop this one across these ones here, because I do think, like I said, that you've all been feeling a little bit down and a little bit like you're not going to get anywhere, and you've probably put in a lot of effort into everything that you've been doing just recently to get yourself up to feeling that things are moving forward and things are becoming triumphant. So just take a little bit of time for yourself. Maybe there's a little girl here, maybe go back into your own inner child and just let that out and have a little bit of fun. And I mean, she's holding a lovely little shell there. She's obviously been down to the seaside and relived a little bit of her youth. So yeah, with this card, I would say that you need to just reward yourself, really. Treat yourself. You know, if you like to go for a spa, go for a spa. If you like to spend some time with your friends, get yourself out and spend some time with your friends, whatever it is that makes you feel better within yourself. Reward yourself for everything you've done. You know, you've been giving it out to everybody else and probably not getting a lot back at this time. But with this abundance and this wisdom and this freedom that you're going to start feeling, with this clearer mind, things are going to start attracting back in. I can just feel it. The next card that came out is Steady Progress. It says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, actions, and of love. Now look at this card. We've got 3 people there, and look at the light there. Somebody's holding a light, somebody's holding a dove, and somebody's holding flowers. I mean, flowers is just things being nurtured, things growing. The light is there for you to follow. And the dove means different things to me at different times, but this dove feels to me a little bit like that dove's been out, it's had its feelers out, and it's come back now to give you the information that you need to move on. It's also showing me that there is going to be people around you to push this on, to help you with this progress, even though you've been feeling pretty much alone throughout this this whatever it is that you've been doing. You know, people are there are people watching you, there are people that are rooting for you, and there are people that are going to come forward for you, and that is that is brought out in the trustworthy guidance. It says, you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving any support for anything that you need related to this idea. So there we go again. This time he's looking at what he's doing. He's acknowledging, he's writing down where he wants to go, what he wants to do. There's somebody, like I said up here, with the spiritual side of things. It is a divinely guided idea that you've had, or it is a project that you've been doing. It has been divinely guided and it is yours to take. And they are helping you and they are pushing you forward, again with green, with lots and lots of love. So please guys, make sure you can try and just look forward rather than backwards. Make sure that you're feeling everything from the heart and that you're looking round for people because they are there. And make sure that you're looking after yourself, because it's really important that we look after ourselves and we reward ourselves, because we do get busy and we do forget that we need to be nurtured and loved as well, especially if we're in any kind of caring job where we're looking after other people. We need to bring a bit of that back for ourselves. So I don't feel like today we need to do any love cards, because I think this week is more focused on yourself and pulling yourself right forward and getting in that good vibration and moving steadily forward. I don't think you need to be rushing into anything forward, but I do think that things are going to start slowly progressing this week, and you'll feel a lot better by the end of it and see a lot more sunshine and a lot more light. So that's my general reading for this week. I hope you have all enjoyed my first ever YouTube read. I look forward to sharing further reads with you. I want to do star sign weeklies and monthlies eventually. I want to do general weekly and monthlies, and I also would like to do pick a card. So thank you very much. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe on my page and help me start to move forward within the world of YouTube. And I'll see you soon. Thank you guys. Bye bye.